tonight. Courtney Mack, a good first inning, just a 2-out walk to Lee, nothing else. First pitch to Alex Crosby is taken high. Revs were 3-7 against the Crabs this year until last night's win. Mack, a deep breath, he winds and deals. And a changeup missing down and away. It's close. Crosby hitting .285. He's got 8 home runs. Tied for 7th in the league in ribbies with 72. Pitch. And a swing and a foul out of play to the left. He's 9th in total hits. 112, and that's 4 behind Reyes, who's 5th. So after you get past that #1 hit man, Andretti Cordero, it's pretty tightly bunched. Here's a chopper down to first. Nelly backs up, plays the hop, throws to Mack covering, and there's one down. Nelly had to get a read on the bounce. He backed up and speared it over to his left, and then just had to hit his target. 3 ground outs for Mack here early tonight. It'll bring up Zach Collier. Collier checking in at .253, 7 home runs, 50 RBIs. Got his 50th on an 8th inning double last night, which made it a 1-run game. Pitch, it is in for a strike. Cutter for Max really enjoyed his local guy. He deals and a swing and a line drive to right. Stokes will head back and play the carom. It short hops the wall. He's got it on a hop. He'll crank it into second, but Collier will beat it standing. It's a 1-out double. Perez intercepting the cutoff. Now the first hit of the night belongs to Collier, who doubles for the 2nd straight night. He's had a good series, now 4 for 8. That'll bring up Joe DeLuca. Mentioned it the other night. It really stands out when you look at their lineup because you know their home park has a short left field. They used to build it with right-hand pull hitting power hitters. Stan's got all these lefties in the lineup. Tonight the 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8 spots are all left-hand hitters. DeLuca, switch hitter, batting left here. And Reyes will cut in from short. Max spins and threw it. Reyes had to reach around Collier to grab it. And they had the pick play on there. Blue Crabs are active on the bases, 4th in the league in steals. Nobody's catching Gastonia, though. Of all time, in fact, they set the league record for steals in a season last night. Now the pitch to DeLuca. It's just outside.
And they still got a while to go.
They might get to 300. Max stares home, delivers. Doesn't get the outside corner. 2 balls and no strikes. Now 266 after last night's game. The previous record was 265 by the 2000 Somerset Patriots. No more. Poof. There goes that record. Wind out to left. Pitch from Mack is high. 3-0 to DeLuca, who's hitting .275. 9 home runs. 3 of those have come against York this year. Hit one here in the opener Tuesday night. Had 2 one-run games. Revs lost 5-4 on Tuesday. Came back to tie it late, but then gave up the go-ahead last night. They held the lead, held on, winning 3-2. As Mack fires a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to DeLuca. No score here in the second inning tonight. Mack to the plate, and a ground ball toward first and foul. Joe Walsh will walk out of the way with his arms crossed. He was out putting them through what looked like basic training earlier today, but they were out in the outfield getting their work in with like the thin bat to the wiffle golf ball drill. Small contact area. Here's the 3-2 is outside. DeLuca. Walker hitting .228, 15 homers, 55 batted in. Despite the low average, he's got some pop, and he'll get on base as well. He takes his walks, 73 of them this year. That's 4th in the league.
Takes his time, too.
Sometimes too much for one's liking. Pitch for Mack. He swings and charges, has it on a hop. They put up the stop sign on Collier, and a one-hop throw into Nelly. Prevents any damage for the moment. Base is loaded with one out. Walker jumps on the first. And that'll load him up for Ian Yetzko, the number 9 hitter tonight. Mack trying to keep it scoreless here early. Yetzko hitting .261 with 2 home runs, 12 driven in. Mack with the pitch, and a swing and a fly ball, shallow left. Melky over toward the line, and he's under it, makes the catch. Collier tags. Here's Melky's throw home. Nunez the tag, got him! Amazing! Melky Mesa on the fly, nails him at home plate, and he's just tied the Revs franchise record for outfield assists. His 32nd, he's tied Scott Grimes. It was right on the money and right on time. A sensational throw from left. It actually was not that shallow. It carried to medium deep left. And he had to throw it all the way from the line right on the money to home plate. And he ended up sprawled out on the ground after letting it go. What a throw. One of the all-time greats. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, still scoreless, middle of the second.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com. Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Well, another franchise record has fallen, or at least been matched, as Melky Mesa ties Scott Grimes with outfield assist number 32. Now we got to talk about that tag from John Nunez. That ball got there just about the same time as Collier's slide. He had to catch it and subtly brush the mitt on the runner and hold on to it. Here's Nelly, who leads off, and Thompson misses away. No scores still, bottom of the second inning. Thanks to Melchizedek. Here's the wind from Thompson, the 1-0, and it misses up high. He'll bat next after Nelly.
It's funny because we talked to him yesterday, and you were upset you didn't get your 3 assists, and he said, maybe I'll just wait for Lancaster because they seem to test me.
Here's the 2-0, and it is over for a strike.
Little did we know, we'd only have to wait a day.
Yeah, it wasn't enough that he gave us the home run the night before. I wanted those at least 2 assists, but maybe tonight. Here's the 2-1, and a swing and a drive the other way, right field. Braxton Lee back on the track, and he's got room right in front of the wall, padding in deep right field, out toward right center. And Nelly flies out. Hit it a long way. It's a little bit out toward the alley from Cannonball's spot. 1 down, here is Melky. Outfield assist, his 11th this season. And first pitch from Thompson, it is across for a strike. What's he had, like 5 on this homestand?
It's something of that nature.
And at least 3 of them at the plate. Pitch is down in the dirt, maybe 4. I used to remember all this stuff. Now I'm on the phone with T-Mobile for hours on end. Really takes up my brain cells. There's the wind, the pitch, and a swing and a ground ball. Left side sliding backhand by Baca. He'll try it, but no chance. Melky legs out, an infield hit. Baca popped up, tossed it across. Melky looking at him like, man, why'd you go to all that effort? You're not going to get me, but you made me really jet to get there. First base runner for the Revs tonight. The 11 outfield assists, that ties Grimes and Melky's own mark from 2019 for the 6th highest single season total in Revs history. And you know, the other thing with Melky now tied for that outfield assist record, Grimes played 3 years here. He was in center field almost every day. Melky had a lot of time where he had the DH due to various injuries. Here's Jeffrey, who takes high. A 1-out base runner, no score here in the second inning tonight. Perez hitting .266, 6 home runs. Thompson deals, and it is high and wide. Perez has had a good run against Thompson this year, 5 for 12 against him. Melky the lead from first. 2-0 pitch, ground ball right side, there's a hit. Mesa approaching second, he'll have to hang out. Lee's got a great arm. And now Baca will throw behind Perez, who's on the bag at first. First and second with 1 out. And Perez takes advantage of Mesa being held by the first baseman and ripped it right through that hole. That'll bring up Josue Herrera. Batted 9th against a lefty last night. Mace bumps him up to 7th tonight. And he's got an opportunity to open the scoring here. Herrera hitting .247, 7 home runs. Thompson the pitch, breaking ball, he swings and taps it foul down along the line at first. Herrera 1 for 6 with an RBI against Thompson this year. Again, the Revs have put some pressure on Thompson early in games this season. but he's 2-0 in 3 starts. Couple looks back, deals home, and it is over for a strike. And the one thing that some of those games have had, it's like any time that the Revs would score against him, his teammates would answer. Sort of like, all right, he's going to hold them from there, and we're going to get it back for our guy. 0-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. DeLuca sliding over toward the back of Herrera's feet to block it. Josue stumbling across home plate. No score. Mesa at second, Perez at first, each on hits. Now the stretch from Thompson. And the 1-2, it is swung on, driven the other way to deep left field. Sundberg looking, it's high off the nemesis. And Mesa around third will score. Throw to third, Perez dives in. Herrera's got an RBI double. High off the Wellspan Health banner on the right edge of the nemesis. It's 1-0 York. If he hits it a few feet to the right, it's out of here, but he'll take the RBI double high off that right edge of the big wall in left field. 3 straight hits. 1-0 the lead, and it's second and third with still 1 out.
And Josue continues to stake his claim in this everyday role that he has found himself in. Came into the day hitting .333 his last 5 games. Gets a double here to start tonight.
And now John Nunez, who's another hot hitter. He's up to 286. Bats from the left. Pitch from Thompson, a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Nunez 2 for 5 off Thompson this year. Here at home, he's hitting .359. First baseman Walker slightly up. Everybody else pretty much back. Pitch, it is a backdoor curve and a called strike. Thompson just flipping it up there at 67. Jumps ahead 0-2. He's ready and steps off. Quick little step and then fakes a throw. Staring Herrera back. Who got him again. It's the second RBI that Josue's got against Thompson this year. 0-2 out of a slide step, and Nunez got a piece. A bouncer foul back toward Lean, who's on deck. Revs lead the league in doubles with 225. Thompson home. And a line drive up the middle. It's a base hit to center. Perez scores. Here comes Herrera, and Collier bobbles it. No throw in. They both score. 3-0 York. Here in the bottom of the second inning, John Nunez drills one back up through the middle. A 2-run single, 4 consecutive hits off Thompson here in the second inning.
Back-to-back times at the plate now that Nunez has knocked in runs. Knocked in the big insurance run in the 8th last night, and another guy that continues to swing a hot bat. And when the bottom of the order is producing like it is, it makes it a lot easier for the guys at the top.
And that one last night was almost a carbon copy right up the gut. Now Nunez makes it 3-0, and here's Lean, who swings and misses. Fastball. Thompson doesn't give up many innings like this. Retired the first 4 of the night, the last 4 all with hits. 3 have scored. Here's the 0-1 to Lean out of a slide step, and it misses down and away. Lean hitting .264, 14 home runs, 47 driven in. He was Thompson's teammate for about a week at the start of the year. 1-1, and a curveball bends away. Thompson the stretch. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Good rip from Lean. Fastball at 89.
Talk about a change of speeds.
A 22-mile-an-hour difference. Fastball and curve. 2-2. And a swing and a towering fly in left center field. Sundberg and Collier both approach. It'll be Sundberg, the left fielder, under it, and makes the grab for the second out. Out of the 5 outs, that's 4 that have been hit in the air. 3 have been caught by Sundberg and left. Here's Stokes back at the top, who flied to Sundberg his first time. But the impact that Malky's had on this game already, they would have had the early lead if not for the throw, and then it's his infield hit that starts this rally. Pitch to Stokes, swing and a drive to deep left field. It is gone! 2-run home run right down the line and out over the nemesis in left. And Troy Stokes Jr. hammers his 11th this season. It's a 5-run inning, and the Revs have jumped on Thompson and the Blue Crabs. They lead at 5-0 here in the second inning. You hang it, we bang it. Stokes with his 11th. And he'll accessorize in the dugout as he heads through the high-five line. Somebody will give him the chain. Here's Reyes, who lays off away. Nobody could call that foul and take it away from him.
Well, someone might have tried. If they were here.
Here's the 1-0. And a swing and a fly ball in left. Sundberg coming in on this one. Cuts over toward the line and has it. And Reyes retired to end the inning. But the Revs score 5 in the second. And Troy Stokes Jr. punctuates it with the long ball. 5 hits, nobody left, and the Revs lead it 5-0 as we head to the third.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in New York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call 717-880-8008 or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the third inning, Rebs now lead at 5-0. Jake, some measurements on the Troy Stokes Jr. home run.
Yes, Stokes 11th of the year, 101.3 miles per hour, 30-degree launch angle, 415 feet is the initial measurement on that shot.
Wow. Liz on the scoreboard says it went over the house and past the railroad tracks. That is a shot. Here's Sundberg at the top of the order, takes a strike from Mack. Spotted a 5-0 lead. Sundberg grounded out to second base his first time up. The wind and the pitch, and a swing and a soft bouncer to second. Jeffrey coming up, gets the second high hop and chucks it over to first. One down as Sundberg bounces to Jeffrey for the second time tonight. The lights coming on at full force between innings. A hot one tonight, kind of steamy. Here's Michael Baca, who flied out to center in the first. Pitch for Mack, it is a fastball strike. Thompson, his last start, he actually did give up 6. Couple home runs, 7 innings against the Genomes in a no decision. Pitch to Baca, that's down low. The previous 3 starts, he combined to allow just 3 runs in 25 innings, including 9 scoreless, 3 hits. Complete game shutout at Staten Island. But he doesn't give up 5-run innings very often. Pitch to Baca, swinging a ground ball softly toward the middle. Reyes headed that way, can't get to it. It's a base hit. And I had him played to pull, and Baca just nubs it softly right up the middle. Has a 1-out single. He can run. He's got 16 steals. Rebs catchers, though, both Lenine and Nunez, who's back there tonight, they've had a little more success throwing out runners here of late. Here's Braxton Lee. He takes a fastball strike on the outer black. Walked his first time. He comes in tonight 6th in the league and hitting at .316. Mack the 0-1, there goes Baca, pitches a strike, and Nunez will just receive it. No chance to make a throw. Got a big jump and steals his 17th. Now the sun is forcing its way through. Time called, Lee backs out. Lee, who got to the majors with Miami, pitched to him, and it is a called third strike. Backdoor slider from Mack. Lee didn't say a word. He is rung up. It's Mack's first strikeout of the night. 2 down here in the third inning. That'll bring up David Harris, the DH. He hit one hard, but hit into a fielder's choice to end the first. Elmer Reyes made a fantastic sliding pick. Mack ready and pumps it home. It is swung on, popped up foul, back out of play. Mack trying to put up a 0 after the team scored the first 5 of the night. 5-0 the lead here in the third. Now delivers, and it's over for strike two. A slider up in the zone. Mack gets the call. 2 strikes to David Harris. Mack to the plate, and a swing and a bouncer foul, third base side. Harris had an okay year last year, 272. This year he's had injury struggles with the hip flexor, but his average more than 50 points higher entering the night, 326. Second year in the league. Pitch from Mack, breaking ball. He pops a foul out of play to the right. He was the Frontier League MVP in 2017. And back-to-back years in the Frontier League, it was a Harris. David Harris 1 year, James Harris, who played for the Revs last season the other year, but they are not related. Here's the pitch, and a line drive to left. It's a base hit. Melky's got it. They're going to send Baca. Here's the throw home. Nunez has to leap, and not this time as Baca slides in. RBI single for David Harris on the base hit to left, and the Blue Crabs are on the board. It's 5-1. Melky just a little too much air on that one. Left to right, it was on target. And at this point, you're almost surprised when he doesn't hose somebody. And for whatever reason, they keep trying. I guess with 2 outs, the textbook says to do that. This time it pays off.
It almost seemed too good to be true.
Yeah, this time. Here's Alex Crosby, who fouls one off, third base side.
If not tonight, another short left field this weekend.
Oh, yes. Mack, a long set, delivers, and a chopper hit to second. Perez will wait for the second hop. He's got it, throws him out at first, side retired. Blue Crabs do get on the board, a run on 2 hits, 1 runner left. And we'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Here tonight, it's the Revs 5 and the Blue Crabs 1.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business, offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Revs lead at 5-1 as we head to the bottom half of the third. Looking to tee off tonight, you can too at Royal Manchester Golf Links. Play the best layout in PA on the area's only Pure Links course. Book online at royalmanchestergolflinks.com. Nash, Rodriguez, Mesa here in the third, 3-4-5. Talvin, the only Revs hitter that didn't bat last inning. Pitch from Thompson, it is over for a strike. Grounded out to short his first time, broke his bat. The 0-1, and a fastball down and away, just missed. Revs 5 runs, 5 hits. Crabs 1 run, 4 hits. Here's the pitch, curveball, and it's over for a strike. I think Talvin may have wanted to. He was plopping up there at 70 miles an hour. Thompson the kick, pitch, another one, swing and a miss. Doubled up on it. And Nash fans on the curve, 1 away. That's the first strikeout for Thompson tonight. Here's Nelly Rodriguez, who hit one deep, but flied out to deep right for the first out. The first hitter in that 5-run second. He made good contact. The next 4 all came away with hits. And they all scored, plus Stokes, who punctuated it with the 2-out, 2-run homer. Setting up away, pitch to Nelly, fastball. It hits his spot. It's a called strike. So far, mostly just fastball curve. Here's the 0-1, and it is a little low. Thompson's been 87 to 89 with it. And then the curve anywhere from 67 to maybe 71. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss. And that time I think maybe a cutter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Revs a 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Thompson deals, slow curve, and a strike 3 called. 68 miles an hour, and Nelly was locked up on it. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 down, and here comes Melky, who started the 5-run second with an infield hit. And Jake, it's also, I think, even more impressive the number of outfield assists that he picks up from the position that he plays the most in left.
Yeah, obviously, especially here with the short fence.
First pitch to him, he swings and fouls it to the screen.
Even traditionally throughout baseball, the left fielder gets the least assists because guys especially don't run to the plate on such a short throw, but they do on him for some reason. And like we said, even more impressive given that he's not that far from the plate, given the 300-foot fence.
He's so accurate. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss. Foul tip into the mid. Mace was saying that his mechanics are just perfect. The way he gets behind it, it's got no run to the left or arm side run. It's straight as an arrow. Pitch, he swings, hits it in the air, center field, playable for Collier, who circles in toward left center, makes the grab, and Revs are down 1-2-3 this time. You know, 2 of Thompson's first 3 innings have been 1-2-3 innings. Revs with a 5-1 lead, though. Jake with the play-by-play as we head to the 4th.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
As As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York.
This is Austin Nicely. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the top of the fourth from Peoples Bank Park. York leads at 5-1. The big 5-run second inning has catapulted them ahead in this rubber match. And Courtney Mack still out on the mound as he winds, and his first delivery to Zach Collier is taken up high for a strike. 6, 7, and 8 this inning. Collier, DeLuca, and Walker. His first time up tonight, Collier a double. And he was thrown out at the plate by Melky Mesa to end the inning and cut the rally short. They got to run back in the top of the third as Mack's delivery misses down and away. 2 balls and no strikes to the center fielder. Left-handed hitter against the right-handed Courtney Mack, who kicks and deals. And this one's on the ground towards the middle. Perez, the backhand, he comes up empty. As Collier is aboard to start the inning on the infield single. So his second hit of the night and as many trips. And that brings Joe DeLuca to the plate, who walked in the second. It was going to be a tough play for Perez. He had to range from second base, field with the backhand, and just came up empty on the attempt. So Collier is aboard at first. Decent speed, stole 2 bases on Tuesday night. First one to DeLuca, they set up away, tapped on the ground to third. Herrera, he'll go to second. Oh, it's overthrown. Jeffrey can't get the handle on it, it's into right field. Collier being set from third. Here's the throw to the plate from Stokes, it's late. What looked to be a tailor-made double play ball results in a run, as Collier comes all the way around to score. It's 5-2 on the error. Well, Herrera has been solid defensively at third since filling in the everyday role from Franco. Rushed the throw there, and Perez had to elevate, came up empty. And now with still nobody out, Crabs have a run across and a man at first, and Jared Walker to the plate, who singled his first time up. Mack looks in, first pitch, and Walker takes up and away. Walker had the second inning single. He roped it, 106.1 off the bat, the hardest hit ball of the game so far according to StatCast. There goes DeLuca, swung on and missed. Nunez's throw is high. Ray is able to corral it, and DeLuca's into second with a stolen base. And still with nobody out, another man in scoring position. DeLuca's third steal of the year. Not often you see the catcher take off, but he saw a chance there. Now a 1-1 count to Walker. DeLuca dancing off a second. Mack looks back, now delivers. And Walker swings and ropes it out to right center field. That's down for a hit. DeLuca being sent. Stokes up throwing. Throws cut by Nelly. They have a chance at the plate, and they got him. Another aggressive send at third base. DeLuca was being sent all the way. Nelly cut the throw from right, had the wherewithal to go to the plate. And the Revs cut down a run, now 1 away. So Walker aboard at first, his second hit of the night. And Ian Yetzko digs in. 9-hole hitter at second base, first pitch. And he takes down and away. Second inning, he had the fly ball to left, in which Melky unleashed a frozen rope to the plate for the double play, ending that second inning rally. One already across here in the fourth. It's 5-2 Revs. A look back at Mack. Now to the plate. And Yetzko swings, hits it high in the air, left field. Melky back, feeling for the wall. He will, oh, it's off the top of the wall and over. A 2-run homer for Ian Yetzko. And suddenly it's just a 1-run game. Melky positioned like he was ready to play that off the top of the wall. And it hit the top of the wall and bounced over. Yetzko's third homer of the year. A 2-run shot. They've put up 3 already in the fourth. Still just 1 away, and back to the top for Sundberg. Four unanswered since the Revs put up 5 in the second. Sundberg is grounded out twice. Mack's first pitch is taken on the outside corner, called strike. 90 on that fastball from Mack. Winds and delivers. And fastball, similar spot. This one called off the plate away. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's worth noting on the Yetzko homer, there is a breeze out towards left center field tonight. It's been heavy at times. 1-1 to Sundberg, and he swings and misses. Took something off that one. And Mack is ahead in the count, 1-2. Ian Yetzko, the 2-run homer, has made this 5-4 in the top of the fourth. Winds and delivers. And spoils an off-speed pitch, fouling it back. Sundberg stays alive. Sundberg has been productive in this series, has been held quiet tonight. 1-2, and once again spoils one, fouling it back. Tried a fastball outer edge that time. Sundberg and then Baca still due up this inning, 1 away. Kicks and deals, and this one's hit high in the air. Right center field, Stokes back. He has a read on it, and he will put it away in front of the warning track in right center for the second out. Well, Sundberg got the barrel to it, hitting against the wind, and Stokes able to run it down in the gap, second out. And now Michael Baca digs in. Fly out, single and a run scored. That was back in the third inning. Mack delivers. And first pitch breaking ball. Good one, drops in for a strike. Baca bats from the right against the right-handed Mack. On deck, Braxton Lee. 0-1. And a cutter misses outside. evens the count at 1. Mack now over 60 pitches. That was pitch number 61. He's ready against Baca here. 1-1 pitch. Off the hands, popped up on the infield. Perez at second will call and make the catch to end the inning. But Southern Maryland scores 3. They do it on 2 hits and an error. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Revs still lead it, but it's 5-4.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m. Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a 4-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in to visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on decidetoride.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if you're based in Stiller and Fool, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
All of a sudden, the ball game again as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Daryl Thompson fresh off a 1-2-3 third. Now pitching in a 1-run game. Southern Maryland put up 3 in the top of the 4th, courtesy of an Ian Yetzko 2-run homer and an errant double play throw. But the Revs still hold a 5-4 lead. They'll send Jeffrey Perez, Josue Herrera, and John Nunez to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. Perez leads off the second of 4 straight hits the Revs put up in the 2nd inning. First one from Thompson. Fastball in there for a called strike. 87 that time from the veteran righty. Switch hitting Perez, bats left, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Good changeup that time. He won't throw that often. He'll typically sit fastball curve combo, but had Perez out in front there. Now the 0-2. And Jeffrey stays alive, fouling it back. The wind still blowing out towards left center. As Thompson winds. And this time a breaking ball misses away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 6, 7, and 8 this inning for York. And now a 5-4 game. 1-2. And this one's lined towards left center, and that's down for a base hit in front of Collier. He'll play it in. Perez's 2nd hit of the night. Leads off the 4th inning with a single. That'll bring up Josue Herrera, who has continued to swing a hot bat, an RBI double in the 2nd inning, and would probably like to make up for that errant throw in the top half of the inning. Has a chance here against Thompson. And Perez with speed at first, 24 stolen bases on the year. First one not going. Herrera will swing and foul this one back. Change up that time from Thompson right below the knees. So no balls and a strike. The rubber match of this 3-game series, and game 3 of 6 in a row. The home and home continues this weekend in Waldorf. Thompson peers in. They set up away 0-1. And fastball misses just off the plate away. DeLuca held it there for an extra second, but did not get the call. 88 on the gun that time from Thompson. Nunez is on deck. And a throw over at first, almost a wide throw. Walker able to corral it, lay the tag, but late. Keeping an eye on Perez. As we mentioned, 24 of 29 attempted steals this year. Thompson sets. Another throw over. Now they have Jeffrey caught in between. Walker couldn't get the initial handle. Now they have him a rundown. Baca from short. Back to Thompson. Thompson pumps and he'll lay the tag. Jeffrey is cut down. 1-3-6-1. Thompson erases the leadoff base runner. Again, low throw back. Walker didn't corral it initially as he tried to chase Perez down, but recovered quickly enough. Baca able to run him back right to Thompson, who was able to lay down the tag. Now base is empty and a 1-1 count to Herrera. Breaking ball hit hard but foul towards the Revs dugout. 1-2. Take a look at scores from elsewhere this inning around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. After this pitch from Darrell Thompson, the 1-2, they set up in. On the ground, hard to second. Yetzko to his right, a diving stop, throws to first in time. Threw from the knee there to get Herrera. It was hit hard, but right at Yetzko at second, 2 away. Gastonia looking for another big win over Charleston. They lead it 5-0, top of the third on the road. A slugfest in Lexington. 8-8 between the Genomes and the Ferry Hawks. They are just in the bottom of the second. The other Lexington team, the Legends, they're on the road, leading High Point in the top of the fifth, 1-0. I'll have to take a look at the action going on in that Genomes game. First pitch to Nunez, he swings and pops it back foul. 0-1, Nunez, a 2-run single back in the second inning. Part of that 5-run rally that at the time put York up 5-0. 4 unanswered for Southern Maryland, now 5-4 in the fourth. 0-1. Nunez swings, rips it to right field, and that's down for a base hit. Third straight at bat with a hit for Nunez, as he continues to swing a hot bat. 2 for 2 tonight, and now Connor Lean will look to extend the rally.
Number 6, Connor Lean.
Lean flew out to left his first time up. 263 hitter on the year, and facing the club that he started the season with. First one from Thompson, breaking ball, and it drops just low. Lean an infield single on Tuesday night. Back in the lineup tonight. Again, right on right matchup at the plate. Thompson's 1-0. Fastball, Lean pops it up. Back behind the plate, DeLuca will give it a look. Back to the backstop, but it is well out of play. That evens the count, 1-1 to Lean. Lean trying to extend the inning for Troy Stokes Jr. on deck. Biggest hit of the game so far for Stokes, the 2-run homer. As Thompson peers in before the 1-1. They set up away on Lean, the pitch, and a fastball tapped back foul, and 1-2. So in Lexington, Staten Island started with a 6-run first inning. The Genomes had 1 back in the bottom half, then 2 for Staten Island in the second. Still in the bottom of the second, the Genomes have put up 7. 8 runs on 7 hits for Staten Island, 8 runs on 8 hits for the Genomes, and Thompson will step off here in York and look back John Nunez to first. Thompson set, and the pitch. Lean will swing, hit it down the left field line, and that is foul. Right near the chalk. And it's home plate umpire Doug McFarling stepping out and making the call. Well, Lean got the barrel there, but it hooked just foul. The catalyst for the Genomes offense in Lexington has been Chris Davis. A 2-run homer. He's got 3 driven in on the night so far. Breaking ball here to Lean is ripped into left field. Sundberg over diving, and he will make the catch. Sundberg's had a busy night in left field, sprawls out for that one, robs Connor Lean of extra bases, and ends the Revs' threat in the 4th. No runs on 2 hits and 1 left for York. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. They still hold a 5-4 lead.
We've got what it takes to make dreams come true. We're First Capital FGU. We're better than a bank 'cause we work for you. We're First Capital FGU.
Dreaming of a tropical vacation, a mountainside retreat, or a cross-country road trip? Well, don't just dream about it, do it. Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, VP of Marketing and Business Development for First Capital Federal Credit Union. Right now, you can borrow from $500 to $7,500 at a rate as low as 4.99% for up to 24 months. Let us help you finance your dream vacation. Talk to a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first, federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FGU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Head to the top of the 5th inning for Peoples Bank Park. Revs lead the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 5-4. A big 5-run second inning has catapulted this lead, but Southern Maryland 1 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th have made it 5-4. Courtney Mack still out there for York. He'll have the heart of this Blue Crabs order. 3, 4, and 5. Braxton Lee, David Harris, and Alex Crosby. At 62 pitches, the goal with Mack starts, get him through 5, keep the DH in the game. His first one to Braxton Lee is on the ground to third. Herrera, diving stop to his knees, picks it up, throws, and dug out by Nelly on the back end. A great play, 5-3 for the first out of the fifth. Herrera had to sprawl to his left, knock it down, recover, and make the throw. And Nelly Rodriguez, short-handed on the back end, dug it out. So he's set down. He's 0 for 2. David Harris comes to the plate, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. First time we're seeing him this series. And thrived against York coming in. Now 11 of 20 on the season against them. Pitch. As Mac drops a fastball in there for a called strike. At the knees that time at 87. Sun starts to set here at Peoples Bank Park. Mac winds and deals, and this one misses up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Harris, the DH. They set up in this time, 1-1. And a check swing, appeal down to first, no swing. Says Dave Shirk. Inside, backed off Harris a little bit, got the hands started but held them. 2 balls and a strike. Winds and deals. This one's hit in the air, right center field, lean over into a slide. He can't get it, and it's going to go to the wall. Stokes from right will get there. Harris on his way to third. He'll be held there. A stand-up, 1-out triple. Lean had to sprawl into a last-second sliding attempt. It bounced past him. And Harris with his second hit of the night, a 1-out triple. That's his first 3-bagger of the year. Had 22 doubles, 13 homers. And continues to haunt York when he gets the chance. One that caught Lean in between. Now York will bring the infield in with 1 away. Alex Crosby to the plate. First pitch. He swings and hits it in the air, foul off to the left. And here in the top of the fifth, Harris the tying run just 90 feet away. Revs lead at 5-4. Crosby 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. Taps on the ground here to first. Nelly will look the runner back and shuffle over to first. 3 unassisted. Looking at Harris the whole way. He holds at third, now 2 away. And that is exactly what Mac could have wanted. Sinker just below the knees, taps softly to his first baseman. And now Zach Collier to the plate. He's 2 for 2. The infield will move back with 2 outs. Collier has been a thorn in the Revs' side this series. First pitch, he swings and hits it hard on the ground but foul towards the Revs' bullpen chairs down the right field line. That's double and a single tonight. Tuesday scored the winning run on the strikeout wild pitch. Mac comes set here and delivers in the air, center field. Lean has a read and he will put it away in center field. Almost looked like he couldn't see it at first, but he comes away with it. And the 1-out triple is left stranded. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Courtney Mack is through 5. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and the Revs lead it 5-4.
Planting a tree, putting in a fence, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit columbiagaspa.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloon's Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Moving to the bottom of the fifth inning, York still leads at 5-4 as they will send the top of the order to the plate in the fifth against Darrell Thompson, Troy Stokes Jr., Elmer Reyes, and Telvin Nash. So they look to get a few runs back. Southern Maryland has scored 4 unanswered. Thompson threw 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned, all of which came in the second. No walks, 2 strikeouts, and 1 home run, which was surrendered to the man in the box right now, Troy Stokes Jr. Launch his 11th of the year over the Nemesis to cap off that 5-run rally. 1 for 2 tonight, also flew out in the first inning. First one from Thompson. Stokes swings and he'll foul it back. No balls and a strike. Cutter on the outer edge that time from Thompson. Stokes now at 97 total hits of the season. Breaking ball here, swung on and missed. Good curveball by Thompson, and Stokes comes up empty. Looking to become the 3rd Rev this season to reach the century mark in hits. Elmer Reyes and Carlos Franco, the other 2 in that club. 0-2 from Darrell Thompson. And a breaking ball waved at and missed. DeLuca applies the tag, and Stokes is set down to lead off the 5th. That's strikeout number 3 for Thompson, 1 away. More around the league brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. That second inning rally in Lexington is still going. The Genomes now have taken a 9-8 lead, and they have the bases loaded 2 away in the second inning. Thompson into the wind, first pitch to Reyes, and he takes up and away. 2 flyouts, both to left field for Reyes in the game. He's ready, and take the fastball down and out. He's ahead in the count 2-0. And Reyes still leads the Atlantic League in doubles, 32 of them. Right on right matchup here. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty, swinging at a fastball. Earlier in the year, Reyes was able to take Thompson deep. That was here at Peoples Bank Park. The 2-1 breaking ball, and it drops in just low. 3 balls and a strike to Reyes with Nash looming on deck. Thompson works from the wind, 3-1. And Reyes will take down ball 4. First walk surrendered by Thompson tonight, and the Revs have a 1-out base runner for the heart of their order. And with 1 away, they'll send Telvin Nash to the plate. 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Nash, who was a mid-season acquisition early July, has made a name for himself once again here in the 2022 season as he takes a fastball outside corner for a strike. Of course, came in as the franchise leader in home runs, has added 9 of them to his resume already. And a big swing here, and he comes up empty. Change up that time from Thompson. His last homer catapulted him into the top 10 all-time in the Atlantic League. His next one will move him to 8th. 103 on his career so far. It has been a heroic return, and he'll call time before the pitch from Thompson. He's added a lot of singles recently. Had 3 on Sunday, another last night. 0-2, and a swing and a miss. Thompson went up and in with the fastball. He strikes out Nash for the second time tonight. His 4th overall, and there's 2 away in the 5th. That'll bring Nelly to the plate. Had the big swing last night. A solo homer broke the scoreless tie in the 6th. That was his 18th of the year. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Reyes on first after working a 1-out walk. 5-4 Revs, bottom of the 5th. So now he gets his feet set in the batter's box, and Thompson steps off. Still having some issues. They play him slightly to pull in the infield. The Ats go shaded over towards the second base bag. First one from Thompson, a swing in the air right field. Lee reads it, now drifting back, and he'll put it away. So a line out ends the inning. No runs, no hits, a 1-out walk left stranded. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It is still 5-4 Revs.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Come on down to Stewartstown Smokehouse and Beer Barn for the best barbecue around. Order our delicious smokehouse burger, or grab a bite of our tasty smoked beef brisket, or full rack of baby back ribs. You can find us on the corner of Hill Street and Mill Street, just a few minutes from Hopewell Area Recreation Parks and the Mason-Dixon Library. We even have a large assortment of domestic and craft beers and specialty cocktails. Order online today for carryout at stewartstownsmokehouse.com.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire is now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Top of the 6th from Peoples Bank Park. York still leads Southern Maryland 5-4. As Courtney Mack is still out there for the Revs. They'll face 7, 8, and 9, DeLuca, Walker, and Yetzko. Still clinging to a 1-run lead. DeLuca back in the 4th inning, hit the ground ball to third that was overthrown into right field by Herrera, prompted Collier to come all the way around to score. That was the first of 3 that Southern Maryland played at that inning. First one for Mack, 2 DeLuca, misses high. Courtney Mack out there for the 6th inning has now matched his career high in innings. That was the first start all year he made with the Genomes back on July 4th. Fires in a pitch here for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to DeLuca. His last start was against the Genomes 2 Sundays ago. Pitch to DeLuca here, and it misses low. That game he threw 96 pitches. Tonight it's 74 as he gets the 6th started. So DeLuca tonight 0 for 1, but has been aboard twice, also walked. 273 hitter overall. They set up in. Max 2-1, tapped on the ground softly to first. Nelly will underhand flip to Mac, covering in time. And DeLuca is retired to start the 6th. Now it's 75 pitches for Mac, 51 of which have been for strikes. He has been in the zone more so than he has been in some previous outings. Now we'll face Jared Walker, who's 2 for 2 with 2 base hits tonight, and what I guess to him has turned into a bit of a revenge game after he prompted the bench clearing incident last night and was tossed. And Mac's first delivery here, he throws a fastball up and away, ball 1. The Revs will get Kyle Zurak, the righty throwing in the pen. It's been one of the better arms they have had since his acquisition. 1-0. Walker got the hand started, but takes a changeup in for a called strike. A good one that time. 79 from Courtney Mack. On deck, Ian Yetzko. 2-run homer in the 4th inning has brought us to this 1-run game. They set up in on Walker, 1-1. He swings and hits it back foul, 1-2. The inning is finally over between the Genomes and Staten Island. It ended up being a 10-run frame. The Genomes now lead it in the top of the 3rd, 11-8. 1-2 to Walker, and he takes down and in, blocked by Nunez, 2-2. Gastonia in Charleston, they lead the Dirty Birds 7-0 right now, top of the 4th inning. And Lexington leads High Point 3-0 in the top of the 6th. Around the League brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. 2-2. And Walker softly on the ground to second. Perez Field shuffles and throws in time. Second ground out of the inning. Walker is retired for the first time tonight. 2 outs in the 6th. And Yetzko to the plate now. Two-run homer in the 4th inning his last time up. Also flew out into an eventual double play. Trying to keep this inning alive for the top of the order. Mac's first pitch, a fastball misses high. Working quickly, sets from the belt. 1-0. Drops a breaking ball, but it misses down and out. 2-0. And Mac, a Harrisburg native, pitched locally at Bishop McDevitt. Pitched at Bloomsburg. As he delivers here, on the ground, hard down the 3rd base line, but foul. 2-1. Although we did not know that until he arrived here in York. If you had looked on Baseball Reference or anywhere, he was listed as being born in Charlotte. And as he said, he's never lived in Charlotte. 2-1. Yetzko takes a fastball just high. Nunez behind the plate didn't like the call. And a hitter's count for Yetzko, now 3-1. Sunbury, the leadoff man, on deck here in the top of the 6th inning. 3-1 pitch. And he takes a fastball up and away. Another one Nunez didn't like. But Max surrenders the 2-out walk and turns things around at the top of the order. And here comes Mace. That will spell the day for Courtney Mack. after 5 2/3 innings. And once again has done a great job in what has been a spot start. He's been a swing man throughout his Revs tenure. He'll hand mace the ball, get pats on the back from everyone as he walks off. The Revs will turn to Kyle Zurak. 1 on, 2 away, a run game. Revs lead at 5-4 in the top of the 6th, and we'll be right back.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Well, the Revs turn to the righty Kyle Zurak here in the top of the 6th inning, 2 away as they lead at 5-4. Courtney Mack exits after 5 2/3, 8 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, and gives way to Zurak to face the top of the order. Leadoff man Jack Sundberg, first pitch, and Zurak, a sinker, misses just below the knees. This will be appearance number 7 for Kyle Zurak. 6 2/3, just 5 hits, 7 Ks, 7 walks. Peers in for the sign. Sundberg is 0 for 3. Pitch here. He swings, pops it up, high up on the infield. Reyes behind second will make the call. About a step into the outfield, Grass puts it away. And Kyle Zurak comes in and escapes the jam. No runs, no hits. 1 left for Southern Maryland in the top of the 6th. We will go to the bottom half of the 6th. Revs still lead at 5-4.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team.
We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance tool makers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Well, still 5-4 York as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Kyle Zurak comes in and retires the first man he faces to strand the tying run at first base. Now Melky Mesa will dig in. As we get the bottom of the 6th underway, Darrell Thompson still out on the mound for Southern Maryland. His first pitch is a fastball outside corner for a called strike. Melky 1 for 2, single and a fly out. Also had an outfield assist, the 32nd of his York career. And he swings here, lines it to left field, sinking it down in front of Sundberg, who slipped as he was coming in to try to make the play. Second hit of the night for Melky. He's aboard to lead off the 6th inning. And Sundberg, as he was trying to come in for that ball, lost his footing and dropped in front of him. Now Jeffrey Perez will come to the plate. He's 2 for 2. So the Reds will look for some insurance here as they have now handed the ball over to their bullpen. Courtney Mack again, book finally closed. 5 2/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. 3 walks, a strikeout, 85 pitches, 55 strikes. And in line for the win as it stands. Perez swings at the first pitch and taps it back foul. The Reds will look for their bottom of the order to be productive here in the 6th. Thompson just threw pitch number 83. 60 strikes. Again, this is the 3rd time through the Revs order for him. Pitch to Perez. There's that breaking ball, and Jeffrey fouls it back. It's 0-2. Thompson, one of the longest tenured pitchers in Atlantic League history, up there in a multitude of categories. All-time wins leader, all-time Ks leader. Pitch to Perez here. He swings and fouls it off to the left to stay alive. Gets out of play. Melky reached on the leadoff single. He's at first. Nobody away in the 6th. They set up in on Perez. 0-2, and a fastball misses in. On deck, Josue Herrera and then John Nunez. So the Refs look to add to a 5-4 lead. 8 hits aside. One-two. This time drops the changeup down. DeLuca blocks it, and it's 2-2. Went with a slide step there as well, trying to mess with some timing at the plate. But Perez has worked the count back even, now 2-2. They set up in again. Thompson's pitch is hit in the air. Shallow center, Collier in. He will put it away. Melky retreats to first. And that is the first out of the 6th inning. Well, Perez worked the count back even, but flies out to center, and now will bring Josue Herrera to the plate. RBI double and then a ground out. Thompson, of course, the innings leader and the pitching coach, so he'll go as long as he wants to. Now at 88 pitches. His first one to Herrera, breaking ball and a big swing and a miss. Again, this is the third time through the Revs order. We'll see if they will have him out there for a fourth time around. It's ahead 0-1 on Herrera. Pitch, breaking ball again. This time drops too far down. Another bender at 67 from Thompson, who's now at 90 pitches. Herrera at the plate, 1 for 2. Nunez on deck, 2 for 2. Here on this Thursday evening. Pitch, and a big swing and a miss. There's the changeup from Thompson. Herrera comes up empty, 1-2. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 away, 5-4, York leads. Double play depth in the infield with Herrera at the plate. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Another good curveball from Thompson. He struck out 5 on the night. Now with 2 away, John Nunez will come to the plate. The Revs got the leadoff man on in the 4th, came up empty. Have gotten the leadoff man on in the 6th, but a fly out and a strikeout. Melke's still at first after the single, and John Nunez to the plate. 2 for 2, 2 singles. First one here, there's the curveball again. Nunez comes up empty on a swing. Trying to extend the inning for Connor Lean on deck. Nunez is single in the 2nd, plated 2. That 5-run second, all the offense the Reds have been able to muster. Breaking ball here on the ground, hard to first, stabbed at by Walker. He's got it. He'll step on the bag for the out. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit. That leadoff single left stranded. We'll go to the top of the 7th inning. York still clinging to a 5-4 lead.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Revs still in front, 5-4 as we head to the 7th inning tonight. Kyle Zurak needed just 2 pitches to get the final out of the 6th. And he'll stay in. Michael Baca to lead things off. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Baca 1 for 3 tonight. Single, steal, run scored. Courtney Mack, solid outing tonight. And Zurak delivers. It is fouled off up over the first base side roof. Mack right now is in line for his first Revs win, but a lot of work to be done to get it to the finish line. Teams have split one-run games the first 2 nights. Well, Zurak sets at the belt. 0-1 pitch. It is high. Fastball at 96. And Mack ended up going 5 2/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, only 3 were earned. Walked 3, struck out 1. He had just the most of the damage in the 1 inning. Thompson's allowed all of his damage in 1 inning. Pitch, breaking ball, stays high. It's now 2-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for York. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Southern Maryland. Zurak the pitch, and a swing and a foul tip. Got a piece of somebody. Either Nunez or McFarling. 2-2. Revs have bullpen activity. It is Tucker. And this would be a good lineup for any of the lefties. Southern Maryland, a bunch of left-hand hitters in there. 2-2, and a ground ball. Oh, great grab, Zurak. He spears it, jogs to first, and an underhand flip for the out. Ball hit back to the mound, not much time to react. And it stayed low, and he got the glove low and stuck it. Now 1 down here in the 7th. Have to get Mace's plans on the pitching this weekend. I believe it's Herrick tomorrow night. But Travieso won't make that start. Hip issue on our Wellspan Sports Medicine injury report. Here's Braxton Lee, and Zurak missing down and in. Went off Nunez's glove, but back to the logo. He's on it. Lee will stick around and continue his at bat. He's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Zurak trying to go through the heart of the order here in the 7th inning. There's the 1-0, and a swing and a foul back to the netting. Mentioned that Lee had some big league time with Miami back in 2018. Former Ole Miss Rebel. Tampa Bay draft pick in 2014, 12th round. Pitch to him, that's in the dirt, ricochets away. Nunez will hustle after it, but again, Lee will stay there. 2-1 the count. The Revs go to Southern Maryland for the next 3, and then they'll be back for 3 next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Here at home, the final 3 meetings of the season with Staten Island. Zurak the pitch, and a swing and a foul, third base side. We had all these home games, and still will, but tomorrow actually begins a stretch of 6 of the next 9 on the road, with a trip to Southern Maryland, and then the following weekend, a trip to High Point. But after that, home for another week. 2-2, and a swing and a fly ball out to left center. Lean got a great break on it, calls off Melky, who goes to a knee, and Lean standing right over him makes the catch. 2 down. He gets such great first steps. Textbook outfielder to watch. No 2 down. Here is David Harris, who tonight is 2 for 3. RBI single in the 3rd and then tripled in the 5th with 1 out, but they could not get him home. Left the tying run at 3rd base. Mack did. He got Crosby to ground out, Collier to fly out. Then got the first 2 of the 6th before giving way. Pitch to Harris is outside. 5-4 the lead as we play here in the 7th. Now the 1-0 and a swing and a foul ball back. I'll find the roof. Tomorrow night we'll be on at 6:15. It's a 6:35 first pitch down there, although usually it ends up being thrown about 6:42, 6:43. Zurak fires, and that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. 7th outing for Zurak. He's another guy that was really only hurt once. That was Saturday night here at home. Gave up the only 3 he's allowed. Pitch is just inside. Came back the next day with a scoreless 8th. That was Sunday, the last time he had been in. Falls behind Harris, 3-1. Here's the pitch to him, and it misses a little high. Now a 2-out walk. Alex Crosby up next. Next 2 hitters left-handed. We'll see if Mace matches up. Harris still making his way to first base. And here comes the skipper. Looking that way, he will make the point to Tuck. So pitching change here in the 7th. Tying run is Harris at first with 2 outs. And Tucker will come in to face Crosby left on left. Collier a lefty after Crosby if it gets there. And the Revs leading it 5-4. Nice job by Zurak, who walks off. 5-4 the lead. Tucker in when we come back.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesica Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable. Flying Feet. Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOF foam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet. Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Tucker is in. He'll face the lefty Alex Crosby here. Tying run at first. 2 outs in the 7th. 5-4 the lead. Zurak retired his first 3 face. Got the final out of the 6th. Leaving a runner at first. First 2 outs of the 7th. Now Tucker will try to get the final out of the 7th and leave a runner at first. 23rd appearance It's been great, almost all of them. He fires to Crosby and a swing and a pop-up foul, headed back and out of play. Crosby, 3 ground outs tonight. Tucker in on Tuesday had an inning and a third scoreless. 4.03 ERA, 19 of his 22 outings scoreless. Now the 1-strike pitch and a swing and a miss. Fastball, Crosby swings right through it. No bullpen activity for Southern Maryland. Thompson at 94 pitches. He's been cruising since the big second inning. Tucker the 0-2 and it misses high. And I guess if you're Thompson, you decide when you're coming out. He's the pitching coach, and depending on the manager-pitching coach relationship, a lot of times the manager defers to the pitching coach on those things anyway. Here's the 1-2 and a swing and a fly ball, foul, left field side. Melky on his horse, but that'll fade up, out of play, right up at the top of the seats. Hopefully nobody's White Claw hit the concrete. Would be tragic. I don't know how well Harris would run if there's a ball in the alley. He's got that hip flexor issue. Tucker stares his way, delivers home, breaking ball, fouled back to the net. That was a high slider. And Tucker got away with it. Now ready again, has the sign from Nunez. He deals, and a swing and a looper at third. Herrera drifting back along the line, backpedaling, and he dropped it in foul territory. Should have been the final out of the inning. He ended up going backward with his steps at the end. He started back trying to get to a spot and then had to keep drifting and just did not squeeze it. And thank goodness he was completely on the other side of the chalk in foul territory, but it is an error, his second tonight, and the inning does continue. Now Crosby with new life. Tucker will try to get him again. He's ready. And another 1-2 and a swing and a fly ball center field. Lean has it red. It won't matter. He's there waiting on it. He's got it. Inning is over. Crosby flies to center, out there in fairly deep left center, and Tucker comes in and finishes the 7th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. It's stretch time here tonight at the bank. Revs 5, Blue Crabs 4.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Brownstone Equipment Bobcat of York has a huge inventory of equipment rentals available now. From skid steers, excavators, lifts, and more, we have it all at affordable prices. Stop in our showroom today, located right off North Sherman Street, for all your rental equipment needs. Buy, rent, and service your equipment at Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York and start crossing those outdoor projects off your list. Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York, rock-solid customer service.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
5-4, Revs still lead it. Tucker comes in and finishes the top of the 7th. Revs do have some bullpen activity. Well, we'll see if somebody gets a clean start to the 8th. Meanwhile, Daryl Thompson's still in, 94 pitches. Connor Lean will lead things off. Revs have had 3 hits and a walk against him since that big 5-run second, but nobody's reached scoring possession since then. As they wind up, first pitch of the inning, it is a called strike, outside corner. DeLuca a little crossed up, or maybe the ball just moved the way that it wasn't supposed to. He did catch it. There's the wind, the 0-1. Curveball, swing a foul on the ground over by the third base dugout.
There is some throwing in the Southern Maryland pen. I believe I saw the righty James Dykstra, who we saw on Tuesday night, get up, as the 4th time through the order is looming for York.
Lean 0 for 2 tonight. Robbed last time when Sundberg made a diving grab. Pitch. It's outside. 1-2.
Hey, helmet. That wasn't 78.
Stokes on deck trying to get some info. Pitch to Lean, a curve, it's low. They appeal down to first. He held. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We could follow each other to Waldorf. We could have a little caravan. Series continues on the road. Pitch to Lean is smoked to left and a base hit. Over toward the line, it'll skip to the wall. He wants 2. Sundberg up throwing, and Lean with his speed is in standing ahead of the throw. Leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th. Ripped it over the leaping Crosby at third. And he got robbed last time up, but hammers this one into open grass. Revs with their 9th hit. They lead it 5-4. They scored all 5 in the second, led it 5-0 at the time. And the lead feeling a little perilous at times, the way that Southern Maryland scored 4 unanswered. Certainly wouldn't hurt to add on here. Here's Troy Stokes Jr., who will at least try to get Lean over to third. Stokes tonight 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer in the second that punctuated the 5-run rally. Thompson slide steps home and misses outside. Revs have gotten Doug Olchese up in the bullpen. Another lefty, and this would be a big spot for him. 3 appearances into his Revs career now. Shortstop creeping, pick play, and Lean dives back. Thompson spun and through. Got Connor's attention. Either Polo or Sandy did. Got a score update to pass along soon. Pitch, breaking ball, hovers across for a strike. You want to do it? No?
I don't know if I want to say it.
All right. I'll take care of this. The 1-1 to Stokes. Fastball called strike. So Gastonia is at Charleston. Honey Hunters are up 7-0 in the 6th inning. Alex Sanabia, 5 innings, no runs. There's also another significant stat column that has a 0 in it through 5.
I guess I could have done that.
Oh, Thompson, they thought they had the timing play with Yetsko, who didn't break to the bag. Thompson had to slow the arm and lob it so as to not throw it into center field. So what's he up to now? 11 scoreless innings with his new team?
Yeah.
And 2 hits?
Yes.
Both last time?
Yes.
Pitch to Stokes, tip foul behind the plate.
And we made that work.
Well, hopefully he can go get himself some postseason baseball this year and then come back, as the Revs are getting his rights back in that trade. And they should have a new arrival active maybe tomorrow from that trade. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a fly ball, right field, shallow. Lee is coming in. Lean will tag, catch is made. Lean will draw the throw, but Braxton Lee has a great arm. Throws it into short, and not what Stokes was looking for. 1 away.
So in that situation, is the player to be named later technically him if you're trading for his rights back? Or is it sort of like a 2-for-1?
Yeah, it could be him. A lot of times it is. Like, you'll have these late like contenders will pick up 1 or 2 guys from the American Association. It's always for a player to be named later. They usually send them back. Many years, the Revs have been in that situation. Here's Elmer Reyes. He swings and misses. First pitch cutter. This year, just trying to put something together here. Reyes, 2 flyouts to left and a walk. And now it would likely take a hit to score Lean. Elmer looking for 1. Pitch is line, but foul. He pulls it on a hop against a seat down in the Blue Crab bullpen. 0-2.
I remember, for example, Southern Maryland, if I remember correctly, got Ladarius Clark for the stretch run last year.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah.
Was there something else to it?
No, that's just, I mean, usually it's somebody from another league. Lancaster was out of it. It's just like, well, here, take him. But, yeah, that does happen. On the stretch and the pitch. It's a breaking ball low, and it's snuck through DeLuca. Lean breaks for third, and the throw went to the outside of the bag. That allows him to dive in. He gambled, he won. Aggressive base running from Lean, who saw it between DeLuca's feet, but saw him spinning, trying to find it. Probably a wild pitch. We shall see. It is. So now, that insurance run at third, 1 out. Ball loose from the Crabs bullpen. Thompson will trot in and submarine toss it back that way.
And with Lean speed, now all it'll take for Reyes is a ball to the outfield. Last night, Reyes a huge sacrifice fly.
It was. They needed every insurance run last night. Up by a run again tonight. The infield in. 1-2. It is swung on, fouled straight back into the skybox. 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. This will be Thompson's 107th pitch. Here it is. It's down and away. DeLuca fighting to get on top of it. Or actually, his 109th, excuse me. Might need a new eye prescription. Sideboard lights gave me a little glare. 2-2. Stretch from Thompson. Again, the infield in. Pitch to Reyes. It is line to center field. Collier is there, catches a missile, but Lean will tag from third. Throw to the plate is late. He scores standing. Elmer Reyes, another sac fly. This one on a tracer hit on a line to center field. And he drives home Lean from third. Revs lead at 6-4. And here comes Stan Clyburn. That might be the end for Daryl Thompson tonight. That ball was smoked. Back-to-back nights with a big sac fly for Reyes. He drives in his 57th. And right now, Stan just talking with his pitching coach. Hasn't made the move yet. And now he will. Now the Revs will send Thompson off. He cannot win it tonight. Revs lead at 6-4 with 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Most of it was in one big inning, and now they add an insurance run here in the 7th. 6-4 the score. Right-hander James Dykstra will be in when we come back.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work, work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
James Dykstra is the new pitcher. Revs now lead at 6-4 here in the bottom of the 7th, and Talvin Nash is who Dykstra will face first. Daryl Thompson tonight, 6 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs were all earned. He walked only 1, struck out 5, 110 pitches, 79 strikes, just 31 balls. ERA does go from 350 to 369. And Nash will face Dykstra. 2 outs, nobody on, a run home. And the first pitch, fastball, it's high, 93. He'll bring it a little bit harder than Thompson. Dykstra was in Tuesday night, struck out the side. Around 2 walks. Did not face Nash. That was the night that Talvin was out of the lineup. From the stretch, righty fires and misses down and away at 94. Fourth outing with Southern Maryland. He's gone 3 scoreless, striking out 6. 2 hits, 2 walks. He's with the Crabs back in 19, as well as the Skeeters. 2-0 and a ground ball to second base, and to his left, Yetsko has it. Lines up his shoulders, makes the throw to first. Had to shift to his left a little bit, but takes care of it. Nash retired. Revs score an insurance run, though, on 1 hit and nobody left. Olchezi is coming in. Revs lead it 6-4 as we head to the 8th.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions, including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 8th, Doug Olchezi is on for his 4th appearance with the Revs. He'll face Collier, DeLuca, Walker, 6, 7, 8, left switch, left. For the left-hander who was just acquired in the past week. So far, 3 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He's been excellent. And Collier will be the first to face him. 3rd reliever used tonight. Zurak got the final out of the 6th, +2. Tucker the final out of the 7th. Pitch to Collier is high. Collier 2 for 3, a double and a run scored tonight. The 1-0 and a swing and a pop-up. Herrera at 3rd, over by the line, across into foul ground, under it, makes the grab. Quick first out here in the top of the 8th. If we get a chance tonight, I don't know if we will. Phillies lead the Reds 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th. We'll join them in progress should we be able. And around our league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines, Long Island at Lancaster. They're tied at 3 in the bottom of the 7th. I hope they both lose.
Hey, I don't know if that's possible, but maybe there's a way.
Here's Joe DeLuca. He swings and fouls the first one back.
Then again, that's how I feel every time the Yankees and Red Sox play.
Exactly. You know. DeLuca 0 for 2, a walk and a stolen base. 2 ground outs. Olchezi deals. And a smash to center. Boleyn was back, and he is there. He's got it. Had him played just slightly to pull, but went over into right center and had him played deep, so he was there waiting on it. And that's the 2nd out. Revs need 4 more. Lexington is up 4-0 at High Point, going to the 9th. The Genomes lead Staten Island 11-8 in the 5th. And Gastonia up 7-0 at Charleston, bottom 6. First pitch to Jared Walker is high and tight. Walker 2 for 3 tonight. 2 singles, a run scored. Chezzy fires and a swing, and he jammed him. It's popped to shallow left. Melky trots in. He's got it. And a 1-2-3 top of the 8th inning for Doug Olchezzy, who's gone 4 no-hit innings since joining the Revs. Mace brings him in with a 2-run lead in the 8th, and he sets him down in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning tonight. It's still the Revs 6 and the Blue Crabs 4.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickeys.com.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Revs lead at 6-4. Doug Olchezzy, the latest success out of the Revs bullpen tonight. James Dykstra stays in for Southern Maryland. Got a ground out to end the 7th. Nelly will lead things off here in the 8th. 6-4 the lead.
And it'll be interesting to see how they fare this inning, clean slate against Dykstra. Last time they faced him on Tuesday, it's that really weird inning. Strikeout, walk, strikeout, walk, strikeout.
And they actually put a ball in play against him last inning on the ground out. First pitch to Nelly, fastball. It's a strike called. By the way, it's the 8th. Do we have a game to play?
We can. I gotta go to the baseball almanac though.
It's barren today.
It is actually, unless you know your York White Roses history.
Pitch to Nelly is over for a strike. Slider.
We'll go to the almanac.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody's struck by lightning tonight.
Yeah.
I did read an interesting tidbit, though, on Ray Caldwell.
It's the 0-2. It's way outside. Do tell.
So, basically, his ritual after every start was to drink the night after he finished pitching, then sleep off the hangover the next day. And then do some sprints, I guess, a few days before, and then throw his next start.
1-2, and it is down and in. Well, the important thing, I think, is to have a routine. That's old school right there.
They don't make them like they used to.
Did it say what he drank?
No. Well, I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He got struck by lightning and then finished the game, so.
Evidently. 2-2 to Nelly. That's down in the dirt. He'll toss it away toward the Revs dugout himself. 3-2. Jim Fuller up, getting ready for the 9th. He'll be going for the 45th save of his Revs career. Finished off last night's 3-2 win. Dykstra deals, and a swing and a miss. Slider gets Nelly, 1 down.
All right, there's a couple. Actually, oh, never mind. This is not the game I thought it was. So we'll go with, let's see. In 1956, to make room for Enos Slaughter, the Yankees gave this Yankee legend his unconditional release. 1956.
Huh. All right, hang on. Here's Malky. And he swings, bounces it down along the line at first. Oh, Walker missed it. And Melky takes his turn and rolls up the line. He's at second. He'll take the turn there and hit the brakes. He's on at second base. Walker charged with an error as he was coming up on that slow roller by the bag and just did not get the glove down and whiffed. He totally missed it. Ends up being a 2-base error. They'll hand batting gloves to Sandy, and Jeffrey Perez will come up next. Yogi Berra?
No. Now you're going to look at the corresponding roster move for Enos Slaughter?
No. As Jeffrey takes inside. Now, I wanted to see what position he played, if it matters. Outfielder. Just wanted to be sure. Perez 2 for 3 tonight with a run scored. Dykstra delivers, and a chopper up the middle. It is a diving stop at second by Yetsko. He'll hold it. Infield hit for Perez. And Yetsko perhaps prevents a run for the moment as he went sprawling full stretch to keep it in the infield. But Jeffrey's got a 3 for 4 night. First and third, and Josue Herrera will try to add to the lead.
I'll tell you that they did not play the same position.
Okay. I don't know when Phil Rizzuto played. Was it him?
Oh, it was. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Like, I don't see those guys. I don't know. Did they play in the 50s, the 60s? I'm not good with that. But I got it, huh?
You did.
Haha.
1985, this pitcher became the youngest to win 20 games.
What year?
1985. This guy was 20 years old.
Here's Josue. Jeffrey runs, pitches a called strike. Throw down is off and late. Baca had to run in front of the bag to take it. Stolen base number 25 for Perez. He had first and third. He took off. Steals his 25th. It's our Harvey's Rental steal of the game. Visit Harvey's for all your steel products in York. That'll force the infield to come in. Second and third. 1 out. Herrera tonight 1 for 3 with an RBI double. And time is now asked for. Was it Doc Gooden?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Haha.
Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. 1986.
There's a splitter, I believe, in the dirt. 1-1.
1986, this notorious career slugger hit his first career home run. First big league home run, I guess.
Bobby Bonilla? Darryl Strawberry?
No.
Barry Bonds didn't play that early, did
No.
he? Was 87 maybe?
I think so. Back when he was skinny. Wonder what happened.
I don't know.
A great diet.
1-1, swing and a miss. He chased it down low. I don't know, too early for Mo Vaughn, right?
Yes, correct.
By the way, Jeffrey's 25 steals. That's his most since 2016, when he had 4 in the majors with the Marlins, 39 that year at AA Jacksonville.
The year prior was the 70 steal season, correct?
Correct, with Jupiter when he was a hammerhead. It's the 1-2. Oh, look out. Fastball in tight. Herrera just jumped back out of the way. Hey, you hammerhead. First big league home run in '86.
Correct.
Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Climbed the ladder at 95. There's second and third with 2 outs. And it would be John Nunez next. Well, it will be, but it'll be a new pitcher, it looks like. They had Andres Briseño loosening. And Stan Clyburn coming to the mound. He'll make the move. That'll give me some time to think. How good are we talking? Like legendary hitter or?
Yes.
It wasn't Ken Griffey Jr.,
No,
was it? He was
no.
later in the 80s. Huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Like Joe Carter?
No.
Fred McGriff?
No.
All right. Well, Briseño makes his way in. It'll be second and third with 2 outs when we come back. Revs lead it 6-4 here in the 8th.
Online school might seem like a thing of the present, but Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School has been perfecting it for 22 years. PA Virtual Charter School is a successful, tuition-free, and flexible cyber school that offers the experience of clubs, outings, and more. All of their teachers are experienced and PA certified. And last year, our graduates earned over $1 million in scholarships for higher ed. Learn more at pavirtual.com. That's pavirtual.com. The education you want with the virtual experts you deserve. PA Virtual Charter School.
Allow the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York to be the host of your next event. We are conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown York and popular area attractions. The 4 Points by Sheraton York offers up to 3,115 square feet of multifunctional space, including a beautiful outdoor patio to suit the needs of your next meeting or event. All of our meeting and event spaces come with fast and free Wi-Fi. State-of-the-art AV services are available upon request. Our chef features an array of food and beverage items for you to choose from. Discounted room blocks are available for your out-of-town guests. Our seasoned event professionals will lead you from start to finish to ensure your guests have an outstanding experience. Please call the 4 Points by Sheraton York at 717-846-4940 for your next business function or personal event.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Six to 4, Revs lead. Jose Briseño takes over. Second and third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. All right, Jake, you want to pose the question one more time?
All right, so it was in 1986, and this career slugger hit his first career home run.
All right, I got 3 guesses.
All right.
See, I was thinking like it wasn't, top all-time legendary status. I didn't think it could be, but maybe I'm wrong. But I think it's too early for Jeff Bagwell.
Correct.
Wasn't him?
No.
Sammy Sosa?
Nope.
Mark McGwire?
Yes.
Okay. I think he was a little skinnier back then, too.
Probably, yeah. He was an Oakland A at that point, too.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
It's nice to, take a little stroll down history sometimes and think about some of these names. I don't hear too many guys talking about Jeff Bagwell anymore.
Yeah.
I say that like I was old enough to watch Jeff Bagwell, but...
Stop it. That was in my prime, the prime of my youth.
Hey, I've seen him play.
There's John Nunez, and takes a slider right down the middle for ball one. That was a good call. Nunez 2 for 3 tonight, a 2-run single back in the second. The 1-0, and that's very high. Briseño about as dominant as they get, and he's taken over as closer for them. 9 for 10 in saves, plus 15 holds this year. 5-0 with a 0.81 ERA. Opponents hitting 126. (2-0) and a swing and a foul back. Nunez a good rip at it. Only 19 hits allowed in 44 1/3 innings and 4 earned runs. 2 unearned runs. He's walked 18, struck out 70. Been lights out. The 2-1 and a swing and a foul down against Nunez's foot. For the lead. Blue Crabs in the 9th will have 9-1 and 2 due up. Fuller has been ready. He's pacing himself down there, not throwing at the moment. Now time is asked for. Briseño ready with it. The 2-2, swing, another foul, straight back. Malky at third, he reached on an error. Perez at second base had an infield hit, then a steal. The Phillies now lead the Reds 4-0 in the top of the 8th. Here's the stretch from Briseño, he deals. And a swing and a number out off the mound. Briseño's got it, throws to first, and the inning is over. DeLuca went down into an awkward spot. I thought he might have gotten hit, either with a backswing or from back here. I didn't know if it was fouled off of him and went out in front of the plate, but it was fair, and Briseño off the mound takes care of it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. We go to the 9th. Fuller will try to close it out. Revs lead 6-4.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if you're based in Siller Fool, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Take it from me, guys. You want to make life happier? Your wife wants a nicer lawn. The kind of lawn you see on Home and Gardens and Martha Stewart. Here's a hint. You're not alone. Call your pals at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. They've got a way with lush lawns that the ladies like. And as you know, happy wifey, happy hubby. Winky face. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. World-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Smokers Outlet. Your hometown smoke shop is your one-stop shop for all your smoking and vaping needs. Now also offering a selection of convenient grocery items. Stop by for a cold drink, to play the Pennsylvania Lottery, or even try your hand at one of our skills machines. Pick up a gift from our selection of accessories and giftware. Smokers Outlet, with 4 locations in York County, is a great choice for whatever you choose.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the 9th inning, Jim Fuller comes on. And he'll be going for his 45th save in a Revs uniform. Revs lead at 6-4. Trying to save it for Mack. Bullpen to this point, 2 1/3 scoreless to bridge the gap. And Ian Yetzko out of the 9 spot will lead it off. Here's Fuller's first pitch, swinging a foul back. Up toward the sweet level, it comes bouncing down below. Yetzko 1 for 2, a 2-run homer in the 4th that caromed off the top of the nemesis and went over, his 3rd of the year. Walked last time. 0-1 pitch. It is swung on and missed. A high fastball, high and away. Fuller allowed a run last night, but nailed down save number 15 this season. 3.71 ERA, 44th save of his Revs career. And he's sad, he deals. It is a changeup down and away. He's now up to 69 saves in his Atlantic League career. 7th all time, 3 away from getting into the top 5. On the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. A changeup. Nunez snaps the throw down to first, 1 away. Now he keeps the leadoff man off the bases tonight. He's going for the 70th save of his Atlantic League career tonight, which would make him just the 7th all time to get there. And next on the all-time list, Eddie Ramos, longtime Bridgeport closer, and Gary Majeski, who closed games for Sugar Land. They both have 72.
Majeski also the only other lefty in that. Oh.
Here is Jack Sundberg at the top of the order, swings through a first pitch fastball.
Never mind, I got our history mixed up. We had this conversation a few weeks ago, I think. I might have just misremembered the name. It was National Lefties Day.
That's right. Yeah. Well, he's got the 2nd most as a lefty in the league's history.
I apologize for the misinformation.
Oh, there goes tonight's broadcast. Here's the 0-1. And Sundberg tries to bunt his way on. Herrera charges from 3rd, can't come up with it, and probably wouldn't have had to play anyway. It's a bunt single. And with that, Sundberg has now reached safely for the 27th consecutive game. First time he's gotten on tonight. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate, Michael Baca.
And he is, as always, a threat to run. And you wonder if maybe they send him here and try to erase the double play possibility.
Ooh, I didn't account for Matt Latos. He's got 73 saves in the league. Here's Baca, who takes a strike. So with what he's done this year, Fuller is actually 8th. 3 away from getting into the top 6, but he could move past Latos too, because he's now setting up for Briseño. Double play would end it. Pitch to Baca is fouled off. Revs lead at 6-4 here in the 9th. Baca played for Stan Clyburn at New Britain when he was beginning his pro career. He's carved out an everyday role. 1 for 4 tonight. 2-strike pitch. It's a called 3rd. Outside corner with the fastball. And Ibaka holding himself up by leaning on his bat. The disbelief or the distress of being called out. StatCast indicating that it might have been a favorable strike call for Fuller, but no givesies backsies. 2 down here in the 9th. Fuller will face Braxton Lee trying to end it. He got him to ground out last night to end it and misses with a cutter down and away, or a slider, I guess Fuller calls it. It's almost as hard as his fastball. Lee 0 for 3 with a walk. Here's the 1-0, and he swings, bounces it to first. One hop, Nelly steps on the bag, and this game's over. Revs win 6-4. They've won back-to-back and take the rubber match from the Blue Crabs, and they beat the Atlantic League's all-time wins leader, Daryl Thompson, here tonight. Courtney Mack beats him for his first Revolution win. And a magnificent effort from the bullpen, who goes the final 3 1/3 innings scoreless.
And I think we can say just another very complete series by the Revs tonight. They had, some of the power, and you got to give it to the pitching staff, particularly the bullpen, as Southern Maryland made it close. Put up 4 unanswered earlier in the game, 3rd and the 4th inning, and the bullpen really behind Max shut the door and bridged the gap to his first win. And you got to hand it to Mac as well. Had to work around a few walks, but probably the best outing we've seen with him since he's been donning a York Revolution uniform.
Well, the Revs win it 6-4 here tonight. They finished the homestand 6-6, and Fuller gets Lee to ground out to end it again. 16th save this year, 45th of his Revs career. And he is the 8th in league history to get to 70 saves in the league. The Revs will head to Waldorf, having won back-to-back games, as the home-and-home 6-game set continues in Southern Maryland tomorrow night. 6-4 is the final score. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be, so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989woyk.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Located in the market at Shrewsbury and open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That Pig Place is where you'll find the best barbecue in the market, where they specialize in amazing pressure-cooked fried chicken, slow-roasted pulled pork, rotisserie-style wings, and all your favorite sides. That Pig Place also does caterings and has fundraising opportunities for your next event. Visit their website at thatpigplace.com for more information and details. That Pig Place has dinner covered.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Hit a home run this season with a new White Rose Credit Union membership. Enjoy free checking with no monthly fees or minimum balance. Take advantage of our savings accounts, low-rate credit cards, debit and credit rewards, competitive loans and mortgages, credit building loans, and financial education, along with a full array of online and mobile banking services. It's your life. We care. Become a member today. Visit whiterosecu.com to learn more. White Rose Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs win it tonight. 6-4 is the final score. Daryl Henry, Jake Ness back with you post-game. Brought to you by Brewery Products and their Decide to Ride campaign. You can sign the pledge online at decidetoride.com. Get home safely every time. Phillies and Reds are still in the 8th, so we will keep this one segment and send it there for the 9th inning. But the Revs improved to 49-61 overall, 18-26 in the second half. Now 5-7 against the Blue Crabs this year. Southern Maryland falls to 72-37. Overall, second half mark of 24-19. Now we recap things tonight. Revs facing the, once again, front runner for League Pitcher of the Year, all-time wins leader Daryl Thompson. And with the game scoreless, thanks to Malky Mesa, who threw out Zach Collier trying to score on a fly ball to left to end the top of the second inning. The bases were loaded. He picked up his 32nd outfield assist all time with York. Another one. He's gotten them in bunches here in the last 2 weeks and tied Scott Grimes for the most in Revs franchise history. Next one will set a new all-time record. And then in the bottom of the second inning, the Revs went to work offensively, and it started with Malky beating out an infield single with one out. Jeffrey Perez then singled to right. Josue Herrera doubled off the nemesis for an RBI to open the scoring. And John Nunez then struck a 2-run single up the middle for a 3-0 lead. Then with 2 outs in the inning, Troy Stokes Jr. hammering a deep 2-run homer to left, capping a 5-run inning and giving the Revs a 5-0 lead on Thompson and the Crabs. Southern Maryland did get one back in the third. David Harris, an RBI single, made it 5-1. And then in the fourth, all of a sudden they scored 3, took advantage of an error for a run, and Ian Yetzko, a 2-run homer off the top of the nemesis, made it 5-4. But Courtney Mack, just that one little blip, basically. He went a total of 5 2/3 tonight, allowing 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 of which were earned. He walked 3, struck out 1, and handed it off to the bullpen in line for the win. And Daryl Thompson didn't allow anything else until the 7th inning when Connor Lean led off with a double to left and moved up on a wild pitch and was at third with 1 out when Elmer Reyes scalded a line drive to center for the insurance sac fly. Made it 6-4, and the bullpen did the rest. The Blue Crabs, they were knocking on the door but never kicked it through as Mack finished 5 2/3 with the lead still. And then the bullpen, Kyle Zurak got the final out of the 6th, and then 2 outs in the 7th. Tuck Tucker got the final out of the 7th inning. Doug Olchezzi, a 1-2-3/8 inning, and Jim Fuller, a scoreless 9th, allowing only a bunt single. He struck out a pair to get the save. The bullpen tonight combining for 3 1/3 scoreless innings, and the only hit was the bunt single against Fuller in the 9th. 6-4 the final. The totals tonight for the Revs: 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, they left 5. Southern Maryland, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, they left 8. Courtney Mack the win. He is 2-1 in the Atlantic League this season, 1-0 now with York. Daryl Thompson the loss. He falls to 12-3. Jim Fuller with save number 16 this year, the 45th of his Revs career, the 70th of his Atlantic League career. Time of the game, 2 hours, 57 minutes, and played tonight in front of 1,487. Our Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game tonight. And I think let's go with Courtney Mack. The bullpen was lights out, but Mack gets his first Revs win. And again, they were knocking on the door against him, and he never gave up the lead. We'll go with Mack. And our Shipley Energy power play of the game, Troy Stokes Jr.'s 2-run homer in the second inning, which capped that 5-run spurt. They are going to the 9th in Philadelphia. We are headed there next. Phillies lead the Reds 4-0. Quick look at Atlantic League scores as we wrap it up. Long Island and Lancaster tied at 3. They're in the top of the 9th inning at the clip. Lexington wins 4-0 at High Point tonight. Gastonia, Sanabi is out of the game. They still have not allowed a hit, but they have allowed a run. They lead 9-1 in Charleston in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the Honey Hunters, a team that's already thrown a no-no earlier this season. The Genomes, meanwhile, a slugfest. They lead Staten Island 13-9 in the 7th inning at Wild Health Field. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night as this home-and-home slate continues. The series shifts to Waldorf. We'll be on at 6:15. 6:35 is our first pitch time tomorrow as the Revs and Blue Crabs meet at Regency Furniture Stadium. We hope you can join us then. Until then, for Jake Ness in the booth with me, Darrell Henry saying so long from Peoples Bank Park. Again, the final score tonight, it's the York Revolution 6, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 4. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 6:15 from Waldorf. Again, Phillies, Reds, 9th inning. Coming up next here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for